friends. It is Ann coming to you on a, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Oh my goodness. I am all confused with the days. Trying to get all kinds of things done. And then I'm supposed to go live tomorrow, which I am going to go live tomorrow. But I got the bundle in from Essential Stencil. And I'm like, I have to go live and just show them a couple of things. So this is a totally impromptu going live. Let me find those on my iPad real quick. And I am so excited. All right, here we are. I had to find us. I apologize. If you are watching, which most of you are going to be watching on replay, hashtag replay, let me know what you think. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Because I just wanted to give you some ideas. I know you have seen the transfers. Several of the creators have shown them. I just wanted to give you some ideas on surfaces. So I'm not going to go through the whole bundle. I'm just going to show you a few things that might work on surfaces that you might have or that you can easily get. So let's hop to it. First off, the bundle is still in sneak peek. I have linked the bundles. If you go through my link, you'll find there are several different options. You'll find the Spring and Easter bundle. That is the complete set that includes all the stencils and all the transfers. And there are 28 new sets, stencil sets in there, which is a total of 75 designs. And then there's 10 rub-on transfer sets in there, which is 179 designs. So that is the total collection. It is in stock and ready to ship. On the 28th, it will launch, which, if you go on Friday night at midnight, that's when they'll launch. Just saying. And they'll launch on the page and on the app, so you can shop either way. Saturday the 28th. It'll happen Friday night at midnight. The bundle will expire on the 13th if the bundles last that long. So if you want to get something, do not wait too long. They will expire on the 13th. Let's see, what else? Total designs with the stencils and the transfers is 254 unique designs. Hello, Judy, my friend. Oh, yes, you need to do the FaceTime. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Bonnie. Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't help myself. I got excited when I got the bundle in. You guys know that I sometimes don't get the bundle in time, so I was excited. The spring bundle and Easter bundle are combined in one big bundle. So you have that big bundle. Then you have just a spring bundle or just an Easter bundle. They're discounted at 20%. If you get the stencils only individually, they're 15% off. And if you get the rub-on transfers, they are 15% off. So lots of deals, lots of things going on. And of course, you can get an extra 10% if you use my code WK21. If you have a gift card, rewards, you can use my link, which I have posted. If you shop through that link, I will still get credit for it, and I would appreciate that so much. But if you're needing a discount, use my code. That will get you an extra 10% off, and that is a big deal in these big bundles. Let's go explore some surfaces. You have seen people create with these frames. These are from Dollar Tree. There is a black one, and then they also have a white one. These would be perfect for, this is one of my favorite. Aren't these just darling? Like this little big guy down here will fit in these perfectly. There is another big one, a little big blue one right there. those will fit in these frames. Let me hold the frame up next to it. Can you guys see it if I just lay it down? They will fit in those frames perfectly. And you can do a black one or you can do a white frame. You can have a shaded background. You can just do it on a piece of white paper or cardboard and just stick it in there. Another thing that you can do with this, you can do the lambs. The lambs will fit in there as well. And what you can do is, where are my lambs? My lambs disappeared. They ran away. Like this little guy will fit in there. Let's see, will this one fit? This one might even fit in there. It might cut off some of the flowers right there. Then you can do the black one or the white, the black frame or the white frame. And you can put that on a blue background to give it a little bit of color in the back. You can do a shaded background, do a little bit of green or a little bit of sand color, a little bit of green, and then blue sky with a little bit of white in it, and set that little guy in that background. There are so many pretty ones in here. All of this will fit in this frame. And what you can do is you can just get canvas, cardstock, put it down just a smidge, or just a little bit heavier paper, put the transfers on there, and then if you have enough room, you can stick them in the back and then just change them out. So you'll have something for all seasons if you collect others. Or you can just put them in a little bag or something and just stick them to the back, or put them somewhere where you remember that you have them. And then you can just change the decor out. You can keep the same frame and you can put those funny birdies in there. You can put the little lambs in there. I think some of the crosses will even fit in here. Let's just check and see. Where are those beautiful crosses? Some of these bunnies will fit in there. That little bunny will fit. It might cut off a little bit of his ears or the bottom. You just have to adjust. That one is too tall. And look at those cute bunnies on the suitcases. I hope that shows up. Let me wait until that catches up with the picture here real quick. Yeah. The ring light, you know. But look at these gorgeous crosses. Yep, you can put those in here. You can put the light colored cross. Again, you can do like a light blue or a light green background, or like a peachy background. And then you can put the darker one in the white. Inexpensive, easy decor. There is an option. Another option is this big one from, it's a 5x20 from Michaels. And what I thought this one would be really pretty is Darling, Be a Wildflower. Yes, I thought those birds would be great for kids. Oh my gosh, thank you, Sherry. See, we don't know who uses our code, which is not a bad thing, but I appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. I love that. All right, if you lay it on like this, it gets lost in the cracks, but what I would do is I would put the Darling BA first, and then I will move it down. And I don't know if it is straight or not. I'm just holding it. Now it fits completely on that slat, on the bottom slat. And then you'll have Darling, Be a Wildflower. And then you can take some of the wildflowers that we have in this amazing pack. You can take some of these and add on. Instead of putting this flower on here, you can cut it off right there, and you can add, where'd that flower go? You can add that flower on here. And then over on this side, you can add this one or this one, that one or this one in the corner over here. And then you can fill that board out and make it uniquely yours. I hope this gives you some ideas and some suggestions to help you pick out some surfaces. If you're new to stenciling, if you have not picked out surfaces before, or don't know how to pick a surface for a stencil, there is some ideas on how to do that. These came from Melissa Miller at Miller's Rustic Sawmill. They're different sizes of 1x2s, I think, blocks. And there is a whole slew. They're all different sizes. I thought the spring words would go really cool on these, with maybe even some of the transfers. Like this one is wildflower. That will fit on here perfectly. And then you can move it over to the edge and add a little flower on the end, or you can just leave it the way it is. You also have meadow, for instance, and you can just make a little garden blocks that you could sit on your little patio. You can again move it over and put a transfer flower, something over here on the side, or a little bunny. There's little bunnies in there. The words in here are, and I always encourage, get the words. If you're gonna get nothing else, get the words. The words are always good to use with the transfers. There is bloom, blossom, flourish, awaken, meadow, grow, gentle, rooted, sprout, nurture, seeds, fresh, nature, renew, plant, petals, garden, wildflower, flowers, and thrive. And a lot of these can be used with your faith-themed transfers, or to have a faith-themed, I can't talk, decor. My brain was not working, sorry. Another thing I thought of, and this is really cool, I really love this idea. Let me dig. And everybody loves the barns, of course. I'm going to have to show you the barns. I don't have anything right now for the barn, but the barns would look awesome in a tray. Look at these barns. Are they just not the most gorgeous thing? I just love these. Love the barns. Look at this. I love these transfers. And transfers are an easy way to create decor. If you're not good in stenciling, your transfers will always be easy to use and bring you in quick results. But let me show you what my thought was on these. I've got these 6-inch rounds. These are from Michaels as well. They will make great coasters. How awesome would it be? Now the hat, you will lose a little bit of the outside, but it's not that bad. You can put the hat on one. You can put the boot. The boot fits completely on here on another. You can put the horseshoe on another. And our little girl here, if you sacrifice a little bit of her ear up here, And you can move it around a little bit. Like that. You'll only lose that little bit and the little bit around here. But how cool would it be to have a set of coasters with the horseshoe, the little horse, the gorgeous horse, the boot, and the hat? Would that not be amazing? Just saying. Just saying. And if you wanted to, you could. I think it would fit. Let me see. You could make a tray where you could put the coasters in. Yep. And add her in the middle right here. And then you have a complete set. You have the tray and the 4 coasters. How about that? Is that just not cool? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. Tomorrow night, I want to come live at 6:30 to craft. What do you want me to showcase? Tell me in the comments what is something that you would like to see out of this new bundle, and we will make it tomorrow night. Give me some suggestions. The barns are just awesome. Need to make another trip to the Dollar Tree. For this tray is 13.5 by 10.1 by 2.6, and I'm not sure what the inside is, but you could also, out of this Hello Spring, it's got just the pattern and the Hello Spring, you'd have to cut this a little bit and the bottom a little bit to fit this in. But you could set that in the middle. You can do a stripe on each side if you wanted to. And you could make a cute little Easter tray to set on your patio or in the kitchen. You can put candles in it or a little Easter basket. But that would just be really pretty to put in here. Any of the other pattern stencils would work. They just won't fit in there. You would have to use the smaller 4 6x6 set. All right, let me put this in here. And these are the coasters that I got from Michael's for the coaster set that I've made previously. Here's little birds, also from Michael's. You can use any of these on your little birds. I'm going backwards. You can add the little flower on there. You can put that little flower on there. It'll cut off a little bit. Let's see. There's some individual flowers on the other side. But you can take some of the little flowers and put them on here on your little birds. That will be an option. One other thing I thought of too is, where is the, looking for it. This one here, the old flower shop. You can put, instead of using that truck, you can use this truck or the other truck. There is another truck in here. You can use that one on here instead. You can still use all the words, but put that truck on there. Let's see, what else did we have? The little oval. Oh, let me go to the other thing first. This I got from Craft Deals. I had to think where it was. And it has holes in the back. It comes with little feet to make a riser. So those little feet will go on there and you have a riser. How cool would it be to do the hydrangeas or the other roses on here, because they fit perfectly on here. Just a simple, cute little riser. You can sit your jewelry on, you can sit a drink on, you can sit a candle on, just anything. I thought that would be kind of cool. I am going to take this one out. This is Leave Room in Your Garden for the Angels to Dance. I love this one. This is a layered stencil. It has lilacs on here. And what I thought you could do with this one, oh, squeaky clean. So you have that, leave your room. And then you lay the other stencil over top. And it will create your blossoms and your leaves. I am just going to lay it underneath for right this minute. And what I would do is I would probably put the words on first and then maneuver my flowers around. Let me take the one underneath out so you can see this better. And see, it fits on there perfectly. And I'm just going to use this part as an example. Then you could come in and just maneuver these around to where, let me lay this back on here. Trying to lay this back on here the way it needs to go. And then you can lay this on here to where you either can move it down to where you have the tip of the flower and then you only have this part of the flower, or you can bring it from the bottom up and have the bottom parts and this part of the flower, and these will be cut off up here. So you can adjust your flowers to however you want your flowers on here. And if you don't want the other ones, you can just do the lilacs. Let me move this out of the way. You could just do the lilacs on here, like that. So there is maneuverability on how you want it. And honestly, you can put this, you know, this is designed to be on the right side and that's designed to be on the left side. You can literally move it over and do it the opposite way. Have this one over here and have this one over here. Just some thoughts. Hello, Carlene. I'm just showcasing some of the new transfers and stencils and giving some ideas on surfaces. I hope you like that you'll get some suggestions and some ideas on how to use a surface. I think it is helpful when you're not quite sure what to put it on or where to find a good surface. So we've talked about surfaces from the Dollar Tree. We talked about surfaces from Michael's, from Craft Deals. Like that little riser is from Craft Deals, and I think that is going to be so pretty. I just love that. Leave room in your garden for the angels to dance, and this will fit on a garden flag as well. Let me see if I can get my garden flag out. These are the garden flags that I get from Amazon. And it fits on here. It'll fit literally. Let me move this out of the way. It will fit literally just on here. And then you can take some other flowers and put some other flowers on the, I'll put it in backwards, on the top and on the bottom if you wanted to. You could fill it out with other flowers. Leave room in the garden for angels to dance. That is a perfect thing for a garden flag. And this garden flag is spoken for. Just saying. I gotta order some more. This is another surface. No, not this one. Just kidding. We just had that one. This is another surface from Craft Deals. It has a shiplap on one side and regular on the other. You can use the shiplap side with some words, but you can also turn it around and just use the Happy Easter on here. The Happy Easter will fit on here. And then you can add some other little bunnies or something else, or a little cross on there, or just leave it. You can also do Happy Easter and replace the T with one of the smaller crosses in the transfers. Oh no, I just had that. Like maybe this one. You can add that one in. You just have to do EAS. Put your T in and then do the ER at the end. So that would be an option to use. And I think there's a couple of other small ones in there. So that will be an option. Just giving some hints and tips and things you could do. I had another one picked for this one, but I cannot remember which one that was. And again, if you use the shiplap side, it's like I said on, like with this one, take your words. Let me take them out and show you. If you add words to here, just lay your words to you cut a little bit of that flower off right here, but instead of just laying it on here and it going into the holes, just lay it down and move it down. And just add wildflower right there. And then you move it up and center the Darling B.A. wildflower. And then your words will fit on here. And again, you can use some of the transfers and add like these cute little, like this right here would fit perfectly up here, and then pick another one. There's another one for the bottom. That would be awesome. And then you can add a couple of butterflies in. You can add the hummingbird. The hummingbird would look really pretty too on here. You can add the hummingbird. Just some food for thought. Hoping this will give you some inspiration. Oh, the reply was encouraging. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You are so sweet, friend. Yes, to hang on the garden fence Exactly. That would be awesome. Like, I can imagine it on like a rusty tin. That would be so cool. Essential Stencil has a new manager for the Stencil of the Month Club and one for the ES site. And I had emailed her and filled out a questionnaire, and there is some promising changes, so I thought that would really be good to be in communication with someone. This one here I thought would be kind of cool. This again is from Michaels. It is 10 by 9.8, so almost 10 by 10. I would use a color like whitewash it, pink wash it, green wash it, whatever. Just use some kind of color on here. Just make it chippy looking. And then the Philippians 4:8 words would be awesome on here. And let me show you what I thought how to do this. And again, you can use colors in any which way. These are just thoughts, ideas, suggestions to just get your juices flowing, because I know sometimes it is overwhelming when you see all the transfers and the stencils and you're like, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to, what to put that on. So that's why I wanted to come on and showcase some of them, but at the same time give you some ideas on how to create with them, what surfaces to use, what can I do with this. All right, let's see if I can put this out the way I had it. Admirable, true, and they fit perfectly on the slats. Sorry, I couldn't read. Noble. And I know it looks weird while they are overlapping like this. Let me do it this way. But trust me, they are all on the individual slats. And I knew I had to adjust this one. And if you lay pure the right way on here, the slat goes right in between the R and the E, so that will be perfect. Okay, scoot Noble over a little bit. There's right. And Lovely will be right here. I have to play with it to get it to lay right. I think that's right here. If you lay it right here, the E is on this top slat, and then the L will start on the second slat, so you won't lose any words. And then this one can slide back over a little bit, and hopefully nothing will fall. And you have all of them on here. And what I thought you could do is you could do each of them in another color, like in a pastel, depending on what background you have. For instance, if you do a whitewash background, then you can pick pastel colors like a yellow, a pink, a blue, a green, a purple, a light lilac, and just make them all in different colors. And that's Philippians 4:8, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Philippians 4:8. What do you think about that one? I think that would look so pretty. Oh, Carlene, thank you so much. That hummingbird is gorgeous. The colors are amazing. I am sure it will work. I appreciate that so much, ladies and Miss Bonnie. I appreciate that. The Mega Bundle, are you ready for the sticker shock? I don't have any of the other prices, so I don't know what the others are. The Mega Bundle with the 25% discount is $498.82, which is huge. You get another 10% off with my code, and what was it? That includes all 28 new stencils, which is 75 designs, 10 rub-on transfer sets, which all the different things on there is 179 designs. So that is amazing, and that is a discount price of 25%. So if you would buy them individually, separately, it will cost you $665.10. So that is a pretty cool deal. But please do not break the bank. Do not go in debt. Get what you will create with. Whether it is the spring bundle, whether it is the Easter bundle. I don't have any individual prices. I just know that the spring bundle or the Easter bundle, they either one are 20% off. And then the individual stencils and transfers are 15% off. So everything is discounted, and you still get the 10% from your ambassador code. So, and if you have a gift card from Essential Stencil, if you have rewards, you can use those. Of course, shipping will be free because it is over the amount. I cannot even remember what the amount is for free shipping. The bundles will only be available until the 13th, and some of them will sell out fairly quickly. If you're interested in the Barnes, get the Barnes. Definitely get the Barnes. Are there any stencils or transfers or anything that you are interested in, that you would like to see, that you would like for me to open up so you could see all the individual ones? Because I know some ambassadors were able to showcase all of them. Some of them just went through and showcased the packages. Is there a specific one that you want to see? Let me know and I will grab it out. And for those of you that might have hopped on late, one of my favorite ones, not the stencil, but the idea is to use the Western one with the horses and the cowboy hat and stuff, and make coasters out of that. I think that will be just so cool to make a coaster set. What do you guys want me to showcase tomorrow? Tell me, out of all of this, which one would you like for me to create with tomorrow night? Because I will come on at 6:30 tomorrow night. But I want to know from you, what did you see? Anything here tonight that you want to see? I'm looking in the camera and it looks like this thing is like this long. It is not. It is a square. The camera is so distorting it because I have to do it backwards. I don't know. I think you can use a gift card and a code, but you cannot use rewards in a code or vice versa. One of them you can and one of them you can't, but I cannot remember which one it is, and I've found out by trial and error. You can either use rewards and a code or the gift card and a code. I cannot remember. I would use whatever will give you the more money. So let's say if you get the whole bundle and it's $498, 10% would be $49.82, I think, if my math is right. If you have a $30 gift card, the 10% will be more valuable. The same thing, do the math. Check out the end of it, and I don't have the prices. Check out what the spring bundle is, how much, and how much the Easter bundle is. Order them separately. Order the Easter bundle, use the gift card. Order the spring bundle and use a discount code. And see if that would get you a lower price than ordering it all together. You know, you can go in, order it, and then maybe go in the afternoon and order it again, or wait till the next day and order it. Math-wise, I don't know, because the individual bundles are 20% off and the total bundle is 25% off, so there's 5% difference. I don't know if that would be beneficial, but that'd be one way that you could do that. You could split it up. Use a code on one and use a gift card on the other. So just run the math and see what would be most beneficial, what would be most helpful. I'm all for saving money. Yes, if you use the link, I will still get credit. You just will not get the discount because you either have rewards or a gift card. And I know you can use the code with one or the other. I just cannot remember. The best thing is when you're in there, use the link. Use your favorite ambassador's link. And then go in and use the gift card and see if you put the code in, if it knocks the gift card out or not. If it does, then you still use the link. I will still receive credit, or your favorite ambassador will still receive credit. You cannot use one ambassador's link and another ambassador's gift card, code. That will not work. It will give the credit to the code. So you can either do one or the other. You cannot use, let's say, Melissa Bradshaw's link and my code. She would not get credit. I think the credit will go to the code. So just be aware of that you can't do. It would be nice if you could give credit to both, but you can't. It will negate one of them out. So just play around and see what happens. If you have rewards, or if you have, credit, ES credit, or if you have a gift card, see if it knocks it out or if it'll accept both. So just try it. So what do you want me to, is there anything else you want me to showcase, to show you that you haven't seen or you want to see in more detail, more close up? And what do you want me to make tomorrow night? Let me know. Yeah, if my math would be better, I could figure it out, but I can't figure it out in my head. My brain does not work math-wise that way, so I couldn't tell you if that would work and it would give you more of a discount, or if that would be more helpful to you. I'd say once the prices come out on Saturday, stay up to midnight, look at the prices, get you, your little template and plug in the numbers and see. Oh no, you lost rewards trying that one time. See, I don't never finish it. I always check it and see, and message Ramon and tell him that you've tried it and this happened, or support at Essential Stencil. Do the barn. I have to find something for the barn. I don't know if I have a surface big enough for the barn. If I have a surface big enough for the barn, not the barn, I could do the barn, but I don't think I have a surface big enough. So let me know, ladies. What are your other suggestions? Make Carlene's flag tomorrow? I can make Carlene's flag. Carlene is wanting a flag with the script stencil and the lovebirds. The lovebirds without the welcome on it. That's what she is wanting on her beautiful flag. All right, if there is no other suggestions, then I am going to let you go. I didn't know if you wanted to see anything else close up or had any questions on anything. I'm here to help you. Oh, I had gotten this little guy out. You can put a cute little Easter one on here. One of the little lambs probably will fit on there as well. Look at these cute little guys. And that one will fit on there. That one does not. Unless you put them this way. I love the little teacup guy. Look at that cute little teacup guy. Is that just not too cute? Or her on her bicycle. Oh my word. The one on the cloud. Oh, they're just adorable. And of course, you could put some of those on the Easter eggs, on the wooden Easter eggs. You can use those on the Easter eggs to hang up for Easter. So you guys have a blessed evening, a great evening. And what is tonight? Today is Wednesday. Sharon Hankins is on tonight for Essential Stencil. Hop over and see what fun things she'll be creating. Have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow evening at 6:30. Thanks for hopping on. Be blessed, and I will see you then.